Welcome to the Ecotone show. We have Debbie, Catalina, we have Flavia, and we have Rich. And of course, as usual, my co-host Gamma is around. Gamelile Sibanda, Gamma for short.
So we came together a couple of years ago from different backgrounds. Catalina is an architect. She's our vision keeper and master of operations. Deb is instructor of biology. Rich Arthur is our master of finance and IT. He's a futuristic engineer. Then that's me. I'm an interior designer and architect to take care of communications. The first two pages serve as a business card for the wandering spider. We know its ecosystem, location, biome, nutrient cycle, and so forth. And then we have a set of 3 pages that can be used together or a standalone. The first page is where we can learn the truth to the biology. The functions, the strategies, the mechanisms are fully vetted, illustrated with a beautiful narrative. The next page is where you find the design lesson proper, illustrated and narrated. Lastly, we have the act page where we indicate potential ideas and industries or even products that already exist. Lastly, we wrap up the report with our references and gratitudes. Our process is in 4 steps: author, review, edit, and publish. The biology inspector would vet the truth to the biology, and the technical inspector is responsible to ensure that knowledge from nature is translated in the best design lesson. We have tools that are the Airtable, the NDL form, the report, and of course the website. And we have about 100 NDLs in process. To give you an idea, here is a beautiful gallery of the organisms where the NDLs are numbered and very beautifully presented. And then a gallery of the nature's design lesson. Our ask is that we do share your nature's knowledge with us. And then on our end, we give in terms of opening up our community for you to participate and enrich it greatly. Personally, let us know what you think using this email or do a survey.
What are your plans to try to gather the community around it?
One of the things that we're doing right now is precisely that, like socializing the idea and inviting people to come and join the community.
What would be your difference in between as nature and the value that you are adding to the planet?
What we feel really inspired by is our ability to go deeper into the biological mechanism. The vetting and peer review process that we're going through makes these lessons really strong. It's our ability to really jumpstart the discovery phase that's going to, I think, be different and in relationship with Ask Nature. We are in conversation with them about how a mutualistic path forward might look.
Now, imagine for a second that we have rapid access to curated, vetted, translated, and well illustrated nature design lessons. And these design lessons are, by the way, created by biomimicry practitioners all around the world. And enter the Airtable database where you can search our mentors and organisms through a variety of angles, an emulation level, scale, keywords, natural context, functions for sure, life principles.
Is there money to be made at some point? How does this work?
This phase where it's about building the community. You know, we have a Airtable database and a website and things that do cost. There will be some sort of membership.
What is it that motivated you guys to want to set up this kind of thing?
I'm a designer, so for me it's always, the incredible effort that I need to put into learning from nature. I may hesitate in going into a deep biomimicry approach because I can't access that deep knowledge of how nature works. What if that knowledge is available to jumpstart that discovery phase. The jumping frog that projects us to the future of biomimicry is our mascot, that one. The database, you would do the research, driverless cars, as Rich would like to do, for example. So he needs to understand, how does the vibration and the sound is perceived by organisms, and there is the wandering spider. It's a Creative Commons, so we can all use it, but also the biology is accurate. So if it says it's a wandering spider, it's not a tarantula.
Who is going to use this?
The first one is going to be any biomimic that wants to do biomimicry work. So if they either as consultants or their own personal work and their own projects, they can go and access and use this information and practice biomimicry. Then the second user that we see is like anybody that's interested in nature-inspired design, regenerative design, or sustainability, and they can access the information. And although they don't know biomimicry, they can still, the information is in a way that they were going to be able to use it in their teams for any nature-inspired design. There's a survey. In that survey, we are asking people if they want to be part of the community, and that means either sharing the information and just having us do the whole process, or playing a role in part of that process and actually writing the nature design lesson on their own, or being a biology inspector or being a copy editor. Then we will reach out to that community, explain in detail how the process works.